2022 is an opportunity for you to make YouTube your career, but if you don't know what you're doing, it's going to be very hard. That's why in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can grow as a Fortnite YouTuber in 2022. Now, before today's video starts, I have a couple questions I want to ask you, and you can answer them down in the comment section down below. And that is, how good is your content, what type of content you're actually making, and how are you promoting your content? Now, the reason I ask those questions is because those three topics are the main important things that are going to help you grow on YouTube. What type of content you make is going to set you aside from other YouTubers, and I don't know about you guys, but you're going to want to enjoy the content you're making so that you don't burn out very fast. Now, a lot of people are going to say that you should try to make as unique content as possible, and this is probably the worst way to grow on YouTube, because when you go on YouTube, you're not searching up unique content. That's just not going to work, because you're not going to get any impressions because no other YouTubers are doing it. So what you want to do is you want to actually just start trying to copy other content and video ideas, and as you do them, your personality and uniqueness is going to come out in your own content. Now, when you do start on YouTube, it is so important that you try a bunch of different content ideas and keep experimenting until you find something that works and that you really enjoy. This is going to be super important when it comes along with growing fast, and then also keeping that growth as long as possible so that you can keep going throughout YouTube. A lot of people will have an initiate amount of growth, and then they will stick with it until that eventual trend dies down, and then just after that it's another experiment until you find content that works again, and then you just set in and die down right on that content. Now, once you actually find the content that you enjoy making and that you seem to have some growth in, it's time to lock in your feet and make some good content. This is the time that you want to go ahead and set up a schedule and figure out how often you can upload really high quality videos. The reason you want to upload high quality videos rather than uploading often is because when a viewer watches your video, it could be the only video they ever see of you, so you want to leave a good impression. This is the best way to get your subscriber count high, and then once YouTube starts seeing that people are subscribing to your video and that you have good watch time, then it's going to start putting you in the algorithm really high. Now, when it comes to making really good content, one of the best tips I can give you guys is that your audio is much more important than your video, because if you have to listen to somebody ear rape you for 5 minutes straight, eventually you're gonna want to click off. But if you have to watch a 720p video instead of 1080p, it's really not that bad, and honestly is pretty dealable. So you want to focus on upgrading your audio system and honestly buying a better mic before you try to get a high-end PC so that you can get better graphics or anything like that. But now once you actually start uploading a lot more, never start focusing on just one video and putting all your work into that video. Start focusing on multiple videos and getting those videos to constantly get you more and more views. The best way to do this is by appealing to the SEO or the search region in YouTube, and the best way to do that is by answering questions, or you can actually make content that are people looking up. Not too long ago, I started making review videos for my PC, and those have gotten me a constant amount of views every single month. So learning how to make evergreen content is going to help you grow so much when it comes to YouTube. Now, the next thing I want you guys to focus on is actually your thumbnails and your titles. These are probably one of the most important things when it comes to getting views on YouTube, because if you can't get somebody to click on your video, you're not going to get any views. You're just simply going to get impressions, and that's going to be it. And you might not even get those, because YouTube only sends out videos that get good click-through rates, and the only way to do that is by having a good thumbnail or a good title. The best way to do this is by practicing a lot when it comes to thumbnails. You can pay people to make you better thumbnails, or you could just actually learn it yourself like I did. The best way to do this is by watching YouTube videos. You could teach yourself pretty simply. There's some free apps that you can actually get on your phone or even on your computer to do this, and you can just go ahead and practice a bunch until you're good at it, and then there you go. But you also need to make sure that your title is very interesting. A lot of people read the title in about 3 seconds, so you need to be able to get their attention in 3 seconds of reading your title. This is super hard, I know, but once you lock it down, you're going to see a lot of growth on your social media platforms. Now, the next thing people don't realize is that YouTube's not just a numbers game. There's actual human beings right behind every single one of the views on YouTube, so you need to be able to use emotions in your content to draw the viewer in, to make them leave after watching your video video and want to watch more of your content. The best way to do this is by making them laugh with funny content, educating them with good content that's going to help them be better at Fortnite, or just by actually being unique enough to make them have a wow effect and want to watch more of your crazy types of content. A lot of people like this are Raider464. His content's so unique, plus it's educational, so people actually watch a lot of his content. And then just like Actics, he has funny content, he has educational content, and he has just crazy content where he watches crazy people hold their keyboard. You just want to appeal to actual humans rather than just views in an algorithm, because humans are what drives YouTube, not the algorithm. If you're able to make good content, good titles, and good thumbnails, then you're gonna find growing on YouTube isn't actually as hard as you think. It's just about experimenting to find what works and then locking your feet in and grinding until you grow enough to make this your actual job or career. I hope this video was helpful, and I hope you guys have a great day. Peace out, guys.